Hi guys, I'm gonna do a quick overview test on the new form, which is the new sampler manipulator from Native Instruments. It comes with a new upgrade on Komplete Ultimate, or you can buy it alone. So I think it's one of the coolest upgrades on the 11th version. There are a lot of new stuff on the new Komplete Ultimate, but the form, which is this sampler manipulator, you can tweak or just do really crazy things to your samples. So you will need to first of all go to your plugins and select a MIDI channel, and then open Reaktor, which is the plugin that you will need to run this form synthesis manipulator sample. So once you have Reaktor open, and then just go to your different players that you have, like the Flash, the Molecular Monarch. So form is going to be your newest addition, so double click on form, and then you have this right here, which is the main screen, and then you will have three main windows, which is the sample one, and then the sound one, and the effects. So sample is going to be like the source, of what are you going to be tweaking and working on, and then sound is a lot of manipulations that you can do, tweak to your sample, like basic stuff like filter and envelopes. Also this really cool oscillator effects, which you can add FM and shaper, stereo, multiplicity, really cool stuff. And then the effects, which is the third one, you will have a like a compressor dynamic, you will have a filter, EQ, you will have kind of like a warmth, overdrive, and reverb and delay. Right here you can like turn them off or on. And then in the bottom you will have these three main other sections, which speed is going to be the speed of the sample is going to be played. You can select sample, hertz, or BPM, and then you have motion. It's like how it's going to be played, which is one of the strongest for me tweaking manipulator section for this software, which is you have a bunch of curves that you're going to be selecting, or even you can edit your own, which is super cool. Okay, so for now, and then the perform section, which is something where you are going to be somewhere where you're going to be doing this. This is going to be like a keyboard where you can play these perform settings, like kind of like macros, and then you can just keep switching from different performing setups that you already have edited or saved in your sample. So let's start with one example. So just I'm going to start from scratch, reset sound, confirm, okay, cleared. So we're going to start from scratch right now. So we're going to look in files, just go to your different sound banks or whatever you have, and just import any sample you have there. Preview, you have here, you can preview monogamy. So you have that right there, and now load. So you have it right there, and then you can with your keyboard you can play like a normal sampler would do, but the fun starts once you start tweaking all these parameters. So for example, I'm going to run on my live one drum beat and a little simple MIDI melody that I already have set up here. So while I'll tweak the sound, you can hear how you can be adjusting everything and going crazy places. Okay, so here we go. So let's do another kind of curve. Adjust here with the BPM. This is just this section right here, which is basic stuff. But you're gonna start getting the idea how cool it sounds. And then you can move your loop around and try to find a nice spot. Look. For example, right there. So now we're moving to the sound page, which is very important and really cool because, for example, you can now flatten pitch, which you will have steady pitch regardless where you move around the sample that has different pitches, you know. So now everything will have the same pitch is going to be synced. So now you have a more steady sound. And you can start now working with the oscillator effects and see how this really starts getting super cool. So you have a tune here. More volume. Also, you can add like an oscillator that goes below. But for now, we're just gonna hear. I want to just hear the sample on stereo. The filter. Now if I go back to the sample and start, look at here. Tweak the curve again. Do this faster. And now I can do like the loop here. So for example, now I like this macro, or like this perform setting. So now I'm going to start a new one from scratch. Now that I know what to do, start somewhere around there. I just flat the pitch. Now this is going to be free instead of being re-triggered. And then I can switch from performance. And I haven't been to the effects section, which now you can start doing delays and reverbs, driver. Switching from the performance. And also how you want some glide. So moving this around gets really cool effects. Okay, so that's for now. Just wanted you to check out the new form from Native Instruments. Comes in the new Komplete Ultimate, or as a just as a loan, and you can get it as well. And it's a new device or player for the Reaktor. So, okay, cool. Enjoy.